Hello, this is James from Eating Our Asses Off. I am doing a ketocrate unboxing. Sabrina is sick, so you won't see her on camera this time. It's 100% me. And I'm going to do my best to describe everything effectively without being wrong. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so when you open the keto box, you get the usual keto flyer stuff, where it tells you how you can get discounts and everything if you buy through their label. Then we have a Real Good Pizza coupon, buy one get one free. I like those pizzas. It's very similar to a crust I use for my own recipe, which I'll make a video on soon. It's just a almond flour and cauliflower blend for the crust, which is, I really enjoy it, so yeah. Refer a friend and get rewarded. That's just the usual stuff, the keto box Instagram thing. Alright, so coming into the first of the actual foods, we have this kosher beef stick. So Sabrina told me if I did this, it'd make it easier for y'all to read it. I don't know, but I'm gonna listen so I don't get yelled at later. So the kosher beef stick is just a bunch of natural ingredients. Beef, water, seasoning, and all that stuff. It doesn't mention that they soaked it in anything sweet, which is always good, except it does say modified carrot product. So depending on where you stand or whether or not carrots are considered keto enough to count, keep that in mind. But yeah, it does have the carrot modified, which is probably how it gets its sweetness. I love beef sticks, so I plan on eating this and enjoying it very much. Up next, we have Good to Go Vanilla Almond Snack Bar. This bar here has 7 fiber, 2 sugars, and 15 carbs. So it's 8 net carbs. And that's a lot of carbs for such a small product. So there you go. Good to go. I'm blocking part of the words. Good to go. I get concerned when I see a lot of carbs in a small food product. I myself like to have the sensation of feeling full. And since I only get 20 carbs, I try not to overdo it with small foods. Okay, super fat. Tried it once, wasn't a fan. It was effective in getting rid of the hunger, which is the purpose of it. It was just like eating paste that had some flavor, but not necessarily a lot of flavor. It was okay. It didn't taste like much. You're eating paste. I haven't tried using it to cook other things, so I'll be interested to see if I can actually use this inside something, like maybe a bakery product. We'll find out. But it's super fat, cacao, coconut, 3 net carbs, so it's not unhealthy. It's just it'll help satisfy any hunger you have going on without wrecking your diet, which is the main purpose of it. Up next we have Keto Chow, the chocolate toffee, ultra low carbohydrate meal replacement shake mix. Sabrina does not usually like shake mixes, so this is probably gonna be something I'm gonna try. I like the idea of shake mixes actually, because sometimes I just don't feel like cooking an entire meal. It has 7.4 total carbs with 6.93 fiber. So it comes out to be 0.37, no, 3. Yeah, I was right the first time. 0.37 carbs. So 37 hundredths of carbs, which is actually not a lot at all. And you're getting an entire meal out of it. So yeah, so this looks like something I can get behind. Is that dark enough? There we go. Keto Chow chocolate toffee. So I'm excited for that one. Alright, so now we have the LMNT Recharge Electrolyte Drink Mix. Says it has a lot of sodium, a lot of potassium, and all that stuff. So I'm interested in what that's going to do. It doesn't list any ingredients on the back. It does say it's keto friendly, but so does a lot of things. So I have no idea if this one's actually truly keto or not, because you don't actually see any kind of ingredients or any kind of calories, carbs, and all that stuff. I'm assuming it is, but a lot of things say they're healthy and you don't know. There's a website you can go to called drinklmnt.com, where you can go and look up this stuff to see how good it is. Who knows? Maybe it is healthy, maybe it isn't. Alright. Huevos made from egg whites. Sour cream and onion flavor. Kaboom. So this one has 9 total carbs with 6 being from fiber. So it's only 3 net carbs. But it says serving size is 1 bag. Okay. So this entire bag is 3 net carbs. That's not so bad. It feels like they're all crumbled up into tiny little pieces in here, so I don't know if that's how they intended to come, or if ketocrate just did a bad job shipping it. I'm not sure, but it definitely has a lots of little pieces in here, so I'm afraid they got smushed. I don't know. If they are smushed, I'll just keep smushing them and use them as some kind of coat for my chicken, so I can make a crunchy chicken crust. Otherwise, we'll try these crackers out and see it. They are essentially a egg white cracker. Your ingredients in here are egg whites, protein, flour, or almond flour, and then a bunch of other ingredients, but the big 3 are always the first ones. So, yeah, 3 net carbs. Maybe I'll give that a try. All right. Here we go. We got the Curly Girls candy. Not good at showing products, and I apologize. I'm still learning. My wife is much better at this part. Anyways, it's maltol free, gluten free. Often your sweets do have those kind of things in them, like your malatols. Let's see, in here, heavy cream, sweetened blend of, I'm going to say this word wrong, but tagatose, erythritol, and cacao baking bar, it's just your chocolate, and an IMO syrup that's non-GMO. It contains milk, so that's interesting because often milk it's not always preferred keto option, but it has 9 total carbs, 2 dietary carbs, and 2 sugar alcohols. So you're looking at about 5 net carbs per serving, and you get 2 servings per container. So half this bag is actually a serving size. So getting 5 carbs out of half when you have a candy crate isn't too bad. Something to go for. Oh, another chocolate one. The difference between this one here and the one I just showed you is this one's already pre-made. Here you actually got to make it, but it does claim to be no bake, so that's always promising. It's actually something very similar to a recipe I use. It has, at least it looks on the surface, I didn't actually read it yet, but it has chocolate, coconut, and some kind of sweetener, which is the one I use. But here it actually says coconut, Brazil nut powder, cocoa powder, flaxseed, organic vanilla flavor, sea salt, and monk fruit. So that's a little different. I don't use monk fruit in mine. I just use coconut, cacao powder, and I use a swerve and erythritol blend. But it's the same idea. But I guess their monk fruit would give it more like a brown sugar flavor versus what I got here. So yeah, so this one is known as No Bake Energy Bite Mix by the Creation Nation. It looks good. You roll them into little balls and you eat them. Sabrina's not here, so I'm not going to be giggling about saying the word balls, which is always better for you guys, I'm sure. Okay, up next, Virgil's drink. Virgil's drink here is, particular flavor is cream soda. Vanilla cream, to be more precise. 0 net carbs, 18 total carbs, because they use erythritol, which apparently you subtract out. I'm not a fan. Sabrina likes it a lot, though. So for her, it satisfies her soda need. I am guilty. I like Coke Zero, which doesn't have the best option for sweeteners, but it just tastes a lot better, and I'll pretend that it's good enough, even though I know eventually I'm going to have to give that up when I hit a plateau of weight loss. But until then, Coke Zero is going to work for me, and the Virgil's cream soda she can have. Alright, up next, Newey's peanut butter cookie. Boom. Okay, so the Newey's peanut butter cookie, if I can get the label here pushed up, let's see, has total 18 carbs, 3 dietary carbs, and 11 erythritol. grams. So when you subtract out the dietary and the erythritol, you only get 4 for 2 cookies. So that's not so bad. So the whole serving here is 2 cookies, and for all of that, you get 4 net carbs. So if I share one with my wife, we're each getting 2, and we're getting a dessert. So it's awesome. I swear I've eaten these before. I don't think it was this flavor. I think it was just like a chocolate chip or something, and it was good. I could be wrong. It might not be Nui, but these things are good. I enjoy them. If it's the right one. If it's not, then I enjoyed something else. But I look forward to eating this. There's not too many carbs for something you're getting out of sweet, so hopefully it's good. If it's not good, we will let you know. Or Sabrina will. Southerners don't tend to talk negative about things. We just kind of don't talk about them ever again. So for me, if I didn't like it, I'll never bring it up ever again. And that's a good sign to you that this is something I didn't approve. Sabrina, on the other hand, would be rather direct with you and say she just didn't like it, which is cool. That's why I married her, because she's much more direct than I am. Last thing from the box is cheesy almonds. I'm not sure how I feel about it. They're a probiotic snack. It has claims to have 8 billion probiotics in every package. That seems to be a lot of activity for your gut. If you have any kind of flow issues, this is going to help push things through your dietary tract. Trust me on that, according to the description at least. 7 carbohydrates, 3 are fiber, so you have a net of 6. I'm sorry, can't do math. 7 minus 3 is 4, so you have a net of 4 carbohydrates. And it's 1.5 servings per container, so 1.5 of these packages. Sorry. 1.5 of this package is per serving, so if you divide it out into 3, eat 2 of those thirds, and you're good to go. And you'll get, again, 4 carbs off that. So yeah, it's cheesy flavored, but in the ingredients, it doesn't actually mention cheese in the ingredients, so I am interested in knowing why it's that. I guess the yeast and some of those probiotic blends that they mention in the ingredients kind of give a cheesy texture or cheesy taste, which is probably what it is. It's probably just sprinkled on the almonds and gives that impression. I don't know, but it'd be interesting to try. If I ever feel constipated, a good way to go. So we'll see from there. Yeah, that's the keto crate. About 80% of that I'm looking forward to eating, and about 20% I'm looking forward to going to Sabrina or a guest I'm not too familiar with. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.